Okay, I gotta be honest. Stretching and yoga has to be one of the most boring thing I can find to do. I love sport. I've been climbing for a full year. You probably know that if you watch my channel, but I neglected my stretching and now I really do feel like a piece of 2x4. Hi. Why exactly am I doing this challenge? It's because of all the pains. Some pains are old and some pains are new. I'm in pain here, there. Pains that starts here and down here. Probably forgetting something, but you get the point. And I know I would feel much better if I started stretching every day. So what is the plan exactly? For the next 30 days, I have to do yoga every day for a minimum of 15 minutes. Choosing my classes on YouTube. There is absolutely no shortage of yoga courses and channel. 22-minute full body gentle yoga practice for a beginner. Let's see how that goes. Okay, I'll be learning as I go, so that might be a little mess.
Head down to the walk the hands even more forward.
Everything cracks. It's like 45 degrees too. No AC. It's not relaxing right now. This shit is hard. Ow. It's gonna be a hard challenge, but I think I really need it. I have to take a break. It's a beginner's course, but I'm shaking. It does feel good though. I can been to it for 5 minutes now, and I already feel my body loosening up, so. All right, let's keep going. Man, the back of my legs are so stiff. You would think that because I've been training for such a long time that this would have been easier, but don't fool yourself. Even if you think you're strong at lifting weights, this will humble you. That's not going anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna say it. This is super boring. That's gonna be super interesting to see how much more flexible I am by the end of this challenge.
A long exhalation to ground yourself. Feel the...
So I'm about to start session of day number 6. And I have to say so far it's going pretty good. My body feels already more stretchy. I feel better. I have less pains. My toes needs to go in the back of my calf. How is it humanly possible to do this?
Remember, with regular practice over time, the body will adapt to the practice. So never force.
This is not easy at all. You have to be careful not to overstretch or push too much, because even though this is a slow style of exercise, you really can hurt yourself.
Down to the inside of your right knee as the left arm lean and bring your left
I can say that this is one of the best class I've had so far. It was great. One thing that all the teachers of the yoga classes say is breathe from the nose. It helps you to calm down and to relax into the poses. And I'm realizing right now that I'm taking a walk, I'm only breathing from the nose. So even after 9 days, it's already applying to situations in my life. Pretty cool. Today's day 15 and I'm trying yin yoga. Gonna have to hold position for super long. Not easy, and it's quite stretchy. It feels good, but Jesus Christ, this is boring. What is really frustrating is they make it seem so freaking easy, and I just don't understand what she wants me to do. It's like you're supposed to feel a stretch somewhere that she's saying that I'm supposed to feel it, and I don't feel that whatsoever, so clearly she's not giving the right instruction. I'm gonna keep going. Perseverance. Even though that yin yoga is boring, it feels amazing. I feel all stretchy and fluffy and Now, why is it good to do yoga, and where does it come from? It started about 5,000 years ago from what I could find on the internet, and it originated in India. And there's many yogis that have contributed to popularize this practice, but Swami Vivekananda, sorry if I butchered that, was the first popular yogi in America, introducing yoga to the country in 1893 at the World Parliament of Religions in Chicago. And also through the years, there have been proven health benefits from doing yoga every day. I don't know how can someone bend like this so easily. That sure won't be me. So why is yoga good for you other than the obvious ones that, you know, it's gonna make you stretchier? Obviously, there's many of them. Increases energy, supports joint health, reduces anxiety and depression, reduces chronic pain, enhance mental clarity, builds muscle strength, support emotional health. I would say that mental clarity is one of the most noticeable for me. Also, I'm much calmer. And the pains are going away. Day number 18. So we're gonna go with this guy. I really like this dude. He's a good teacher. One thing that I notice is you start the session, you're always a little stiff, and as you warm up, it's quite fast how you adapt to the practice. This one is not easy. Back of my legs, still very stiff. Feels better, but still stiff. If you do try yoga for the first time, don't be discouraged by the first, I would say, 10 minutes, because your body will adjust very fast. It's quite impressive. I promise this is what it's supposed to look like. See, at the beginning this was super painful. Now it's better. You do feel silly often doing this.
Another breath in. Exhale, lower the hips. Lower all the way down. 3, 2, 1.
See what I did there? I like the video. Evening of the day 22. I really don't feel like doing a full session right now. I feel a little bit lazy. I decided I'm just gonna put a movie on and stretch while watching the movie. What's cool is once you start knowing the positions, you can make up your own little class and, you know, watch a movie instead of watching someone giving you the instructions. And also, it's kind of a good way to not feel guilty watching a movie. Sometimes you sit down and you're like, oh, I should be doing something else, I should be stretching. Well, you just do it while watching a movie. Day 29.
This is a fart yoga class to help.
You heard that right. I'm gonna do a fart yoga class today and see if it really works. I had the honor of doing a full leg sleeve, two-man and bird. That was quite relaxing, but I didn't fart. I guess I'm not gassy today. Someone was definitely farting during this yoga class, but it wasn't me. Today is day 30 and I decided to redo the first yoga class I did to see if there's any improvement in my mobility, because as we can remember, everything cracks. That's not going anywhere. It was not great success for the first session. First move feels better already. Looking at that, what I'm realizing is I did improve a lot actually from the first session. My form is much better, I'm more aligned in the positions, and I'm less squeaky when I move around. I do, however, still have a hard time with the names of the positions, so I have to look at the TV often, which gets a little bit annoying. I think this is a little bit better. It's not much, but it's a little bit of improvement. This is what it's supposed to look like. He's insanely stretchy. But that does feel a lot better now, though. At first glance, the poses are quite simple, but it's when you start tweaking every little thing. Okay, you're lying on your stomach and you're doing that twist. However, you need to engage your glutes, which you don't think about because you're thinking about stretching your shoulder. Feel it in your shoulder, you think you're doing it correctly. But however, if you want to do the pose properly, you need to squeeze your abs and squeeze your glute. It's much more technical than I thought it was gonna be. It's insane the difference between leaving that foot down or up, the stretch that you get in your hip. Okay, I'm not gonna hide it. I still find it quite boring to do, but how good it makes me feel kind of beats the fact that it's boring. Now the pros and cons of doing yoga every day. Pros are it's very cheap. It costs practically nothing. The yoga mat, I think it was $30. Can start the practice without spending any money. Just need a phone, a connection to Wi-Fi, and get onto YouTube. And also, any part of your body that is sore, you go and find the right class for you to really focus on that part of the body that it's annoying. There's yoga for sleeping too. Seriously, there's really no cons. So how do I feel after 30 days? Absolutely amazing. I'm stretchier, I'm calmer, I feel like I'm more patient. This is a weird one. I feel more aware of my body. Because you need to readjust and fine-tune so much while you're doing a posture that makes you more aware of your body in space. I don't know if it makes sense, but this is how I can explain it. And I would say 95% of the pains are gone. And if you do want to start yoga, I highly suggest you go check out Yoga with Bird, Breathe and Flow, Tim Senesi, Yoga with Adrian. These are the people I followed during that 30 days, and it was great. That's pretty good. I am stronger. I feel it. Still wiggly a little, but I mean, you know. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. Please leave a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. Bye-bye.